Alrighty, guys, and welcome back once again to another episode of Woodshire. Seamus, hi. Bailey, hi. William, hi. Welcome all to the live stream. Will, I did see your comment that you liked the John Deere in the front. I like it quite a bit myself as well. And chances are we will be rocking that thing later this evening. I'm just fast forwarding through time here real quick. Hi Tyson, welcome to the live stream. Just fast forwarding real quick here, trying to get this canola ready to harvest for us. Yeah, because we've got more to harvest than I thought we had to harvest. I thought we just, Seamus, that is actually why. Alright, let's fire this girl up and we're going to get started. That is actually why we are harvesting the remainder of the crops. Essentially, just bear with me here for 1 second, folks. Essentially, crap. We are getting ready for Seasons Mod. I want to bring the rest of the crops in. That way, I can start a new save game, because with Seasons Mod, you have to start a new save game. I'm going to have to make a few map edits as well. I want to add the snow mass to it. So, I am working on it. Crap. Liam says, "Sup guys, welcome Liam. Are you guys getting some bad buffering issues on your end? If you're seeing buffering, let me know, because I seem to be having some on my end, and I'm thinking I might have a slight issue. I'm using a new program that, well, as you can see, it's got some new features, but I haven't figured out quite all the quirks behind it just yet." So yeah, we are harvesting the rest of our crops. We've been working on it for a couple of days now. Last couple of live streams. Seamus says yes, I am. Andy says yes, it is for me. William says this is so. Yeah, I am sure. I do apologize. I'm going to try to get it resolved. I thought I had it resolved for this live stream. Apparently, I did not. I'll try to have it fixed up for you guys for the next stream. There's a setting I quite haven't found yet, but should change that. Anyways, yeah, there's going to be a few map edits that I want to do. William says there is some. Gotcha. Well, hopefully it kind of smooths itself out here. But yeah, the few map edits that I want to get done, so we're going to finish harvesting the rest of the fields. The plan was to do them all tonight, but then I realized we still have 2 more fields that I forgot about. So we're going to be pushing it to get them all done tonight. And then after all that, we still got to... Oh, that actually reminds me. Oh, we got to sell that stuff real quick. 719. We were waiting for barley to get at a high price before, and it just seemed to have peaked out just now at the highest location or highest point that it's going to. So we'll harvest these canola fields real quick, and then we'll end up selling our barley. But yeah, we have barley we have to sell. We're gonna have canola that we have to sell. Sugar beets, that's definitely being harvested later tonight. We may end up selling those. We may have to split this into 2 live streams. I'm not quite sure. We'll just see how quickly we can get things done. We still have a trailer load of straw bales from the last live stream that we haven't sold yet. So they're sitting up there at the BGA. Again, I kind of forgot about them until the last minute there tonight. I was flipping through my vehicles and said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna sell those eventually." So they might get done tonight. They might get done. They might get done at a later point in time. We'll just have to kind of wait and see, I guess. So we're getting ready to drive through the sinkhole here. I don't think we'll have a major issue. Usually with the mud holes, it's more so when you see it kicking up a little bit of mud there. It's usually when you're pulling an implement through the mud that you end up seeing the vehicles really struggle. So here's the thing: is I want to get this map done tonight. I want to get everything harvested tonight because Ian and I have been working very hard on a new project, and I'm going to tell you now, if you haven't followed my stuff on PCSG, I left quite a blog there a couple days ago. Anyways, we are starting a new map. We're not getting rid of Woodshire again. We're going to do some updates to it, and then we'll bring it back. But I'm hoping to have this done tonight. That way we can preview it on Thursday. It's still not 100% done yet. I have some work I want to get done to it tonight, and then I'll hand it back off to Terranian. There's the man right there. And then after that, I should have some time again tomorrow night as well. So all goes well, we'll be able to preview it Thursday. I'd like to do it Thursday because well, the weekends usually get tied up with PCSG multiplayer stuff. Tomorrow night, me and Doughboy are getting together to work on our little secret project, which he is supposed to be working on tonight while I'm live streaming. So we'll just kind of see what happens there, I guess. Yeah, Terranian, I was messing around with Nightbot trying to get it working properly, and I switched some of the moderator settings. You guys are supposed to be able to put excessive caps, but apparently add GTX mods is too much, so I'll have to make an adjustment there for both the users as well as the moderators. But that is kind of funny. Good to see him in here actually working tonight, though. Last live stream he didn't do a thing. He sat there silently the entire night. I was pretty upset with him. So I hope everybody's day is going well. I know mine most certainly is. I had a average day at work. It wasn't anything fancy by any means. TBF in the house says, "Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you stopping in." Ooh, I think I just missed somebody hit the sub button there. TBF just subscribed. That's why. Oh yeah, the little animation worked. Yay. I don't know why it's a zombie person though. I might have to change that. That's a bit odd. But yeah, as you can see, so I made the switch to the new recording program. Gives us a live stream counter, gives us a sub counter. We've got a different chat that comes up now, that comes up and then it disappears after a while. That way if we're just gaming out and chat's quiet, you guys get to see the entire screen. So I'm going to try that out for a while and see see how the users like the chat. If they would rather it stay up all the time, then I can change it so it stays up all the time. Yeah, so the sub counter, I can get instant notifications, or almost instant-ish notifications when people subscribe. I see the counter just went up one, but I haven't got the notification as to who yet. But if I do miss you, make sure you say something in the chat, and I'll give you a shout out. Training says I can get away with 3 caps. So I think both the canola and the sugar beet should be ready right now. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what's going on. And actually, we'll take a look at that as soon as we finish here. So we might send the 7710 John Deere over there, and we'll get him to start topping the crops. So we'll see what happens. We'll see right now what happens. Okay, so 719, still good price there. And we want to know, okay, so this one's ready to harvest, but this one is not yet. Okay, and that one will be next. Well, that's not the end of the world, it'll work. Actually, what I do want to see is what kind of crop is on field 2. Soybeans. Okay, cool. So we're going to be bringing in some soybeans today as well. Brenda says she subscribed. Thank you, Brenda. I really do appreciate it. I'm not quite sure why that one didn't come up. But thanks and welcome to the channel. Tranian, how many maps are you working on currently? You've got your map. You're working on a map with me. If I'm not mistaken, you just finished one with ice. Like, you're just going all out, brother. Do you have time to sleep? Yeah, so we do have some soybeans right there, ready to go. I wasn't expecting that. I will fully admit that. I was. Brandon says, "Don't forget Kim's as well." Okay, what's Kim looking for? Which map is she going after? Ah, sorry. I apologize, Brendan. I greatly apologize. We have a Brenda that's usually in the chat, and that just popped into my head, so I do apologize for that. TBF says, at Training Gaming is just too nice. True story. He has been a huge help to me, for sure. Helped out in many respects. Alright, I think we'll open the pipe up here. Snow mask on Pine Cove. Gotcha. You know, I'd be surprised if Stevie doesn't come out of the woodworks and add snow mask to his maps. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's something he would do. I don't know that we need the lights on anymore. She is almost 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, there's a wee little bit of canola. Liam says, "Sup, man?" And the secret would still be a secret if you didn't tell us there was a secret. Oh, how can I tease you guys with a secret if I don't tell you that there's a secret? It's half the fun of being the other guy, or on this end of the YouTube channel, is getting to hold the secrets and tease y'all, get you coming back for more. It is really good to be back on Woodshire again. It's been nearly a week since we did Woodshire. I enjoy doing my multiplayer stuff, but I really enjoy doing my single player stuff too, because I get to interact with you guys so much more. I kind of lose my interaction with you guys when I'm running with them sometimes. TBF says, Stevie did say he quit in FS17, but came back. I think he will carry on with modding, but with people he knows won't spread his mods around as their own. Yeah, you might very well be right there. Set the cruise control on. We got a lot of harvesting to do tonight, so I'll give my knee a break. I'm going to have to hold that gas pedal down all night long. I won't complain with that. So, Monday's in the books. That's a plus. Tuesday now. I guess what's to be said, it's still early in the week. I will tell you one thing though. Last night I was at work and we had the thunderstorm of the decade. Like, it was where I live in the city here, we're right on the ocean too. We generally don't get big thunder and lightning storms, and last night it was just insane. The lightning, and it was just lighting up the entire city, it seemed. The light would flash and then boom, the sound was right there, and hail was coming down, the wind was flying. It only lasted like a half an hour or something like that, but man, it was an incredible storm. Liam says, is there anyone here with PS4 and likes War Thunder? Been looking for a while. Seamus says, what's your favorite mod from the contest? I can't give you a honest opinion on that yet. Truth of the matter is I've barely looked at the mods. I went through and looked at them all as soon as they came out. You know, I just said, oh, that one looks kind of cool. The Massey Ferguson set by Black Sheep Modding. Obviously, Seasons mod, which we will be integrating into the channel over the next wee little bit. Next week or two, all our stuff, or at least all the stuff that I run, will have Seasons mod. all the stuff that I run single player, I should say. But other than that, I really haven't taken the time to look at it, man. I have, again, if you followed my blog post, I posted it both on Facebook and on PCSG. And if you haven't checked out the social media accounts, the headers or the links are in the YouTube header for the channel. You can find them up there. But I have been so busy with other projects. I just missed somebody's. No, I didn't. I've been so busy with other projects that I haven't had a chance to look at them. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to look at them all week this week. My schedule is pretty much jam-packed. Tomorrow night, like I said, I've got to work with Doughboy, and I need to put some more time in on the map that I hope to have ready for Thursday. I need to meet up with Icelandic Farmer at some point in time. I told him I'd give him a hand getting the same kind of stuff up on the screen that I managed to get. I know Doughboy also wants the same stuff I've got now. The Fisherman21 says, "Hey man, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things." Now, thankfully, we haven't run into anything just yet tonight. 320 subs. A Fisherman21 just subscribed. Thank you. Where on earth was I? So yeah, what else do I have for projects? I swear I have like 2 or 3 more projects on the go. We still have to get Doughboy's multiplayer up and running. Not to mention we have other live streams that we have to do. We'll be doing another live stream. All goes well Thursday night. All goes well Friday night. All goes well Saturday night and Sunday night. So I don't know when I'm going to have time to even look at the mods. There is definitely some nice looking stuff there. Obviously, like I said, the Massey Ferguson pack is one of the nicest looking packs that I've seen. Honestly, I wasn't extremely impressed by the number of mods. I expected to see more of them, and just doing quick looks, I expected a little bit better quality out of them. Actually, I will tell you one mod that I've got my hands on that I like the looks of is the John Deere 6230, 6250. Now, there's a couple things I wish they had done differently. I don't think they got the horsepower right. I think they overestimated that. And I wish they'd have put a front loader bracket on it. Now, front loader bracket, Ian has hooked me up with a private edit, so there's a good possibility that I'll showcase that tractor at some point in time, because that's the first 6 Series John Deere that I've liked the looks of whatsoever. So we may very well give that a try. Now, you're wondering, I am kind of missing some patches here tonight, as you can see. I'm freehanding it tonight. I usually set the GPS up, but I don't know why I'm freehanding it, but I am nonetheless. Brain says that's only because you have it customized. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Yeah, I won't be able to give a fair vote on that because I will have a customized edit of it. So we're getting these this canola all brought in very, very quickly. Like, much quicker. The harvesting part never actually seems to take that long. It's all the field work that you have to do afterwards that just takes forever. Now, good news is that we have no more bales that we'll have to do, because sugar beet, obviously, no bales off of that. Soybean, no bales off of that. Canola, obviously, you can see there's not going to be any bales coming off of this. So, really, we get all this canola harvested. We sell that barley. Harvest the soybean up. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, go forward. She struggled there. And sell the barley, harvest the soybean, then sugar beets. So we might just yet be able to get everything done tonight that I want to get done. So fingers crossed, folks. Let's pedal to the metal, hammer down all 9 kilometers an hour. You just never know what's going to happen. Now, I also want to note, I do apologize if you guys are getting a little bit of extra background noise tonight. I got the fan just pumping in here today because, no, destroying crops. I got the fan pumping in here today because it is bloody hot in here. I'm sitting in my apartment at 23 degrees right now, which is above normal for my place. I usually have the air conditioner installed by this time, but I've been kind of cheaping out, trying to keep the power down a little bit. I didn't really realize how much power this computer was going to burn, but it's definitely hiked my power bill up a little bit. Not that I'm complaining. Nerd Awesome just subscribed. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming. I hope you enjoy yourself. Welcome to the live stream. All that good stuff. Will we get a full load of canola out of this? I don't know. I think she's probably going to be a little bit close. Alright, we can shut that down. Woo! One of these days, I'll learn how to walk with a joystick. It's not as easy as you might think. Alright, let's get in here and let's try this again. Shall we? It's a little tight up here in this corner. Ooh, a little burp there. Kind of caught up on me. Yep, we're gonna miss a chunk. Back it up. We'll make this a 5-point turn. 5 or 6 point or something like that. More than it should have been. So canola, though it doesn't yield well, it should pay us out pretty good, I do believe. I think we just got another sub too. Didn't come up though. I gotta figure out, I'm quite certain there's a setting from the user's end that needs to be ticked off, and in order for me to be able to have the live notifications come up, but I gotta find out exactly what that is so that, you know, I can say to people, listen, this is why I'm not seeing it. But if you do subscribe, make sure to give me a shout out in the chat. I will shout you back. Just finishing up here now. Just another pass and we'll have the canola wham bam done. Way quicker than I thought it would be. Like I was expecting to be a solid hour on the canola. And then possibly even more on the sugar beet, but I don't think we'll be on an hour on the 2 canola fields and at least one of the soybean fields. So that's a plus. So I don't think we'll quite fill the trailer. If I remember correctly, we were just sitting just over 12,000 liters. It'll hold 15,000. Not that that's a major problem. That'll actually make our life a little bit easier in all reality. Alright, so we're going to shut this down, and what I want to do now is unpark the train. That way I can switch to it. And we got to do a couple laps around the old map. Well, 1 lap to be exact, actually. We're going to go pick up our barley from the, well, pretty much the exact opposite end of the map, but hey, this will give you guys a good chance to check out what this place is all about anyways. Yeah, we'll go pick up that barley, bring it back, sell it, put a little more change in the old pocket. I do like that there's a trade in the map. I like it when they put trades in pretty much every map, but man, it just seems like it takes forever to get from one end to the other. I wish we could like turbocharge this thing or put a jetpack on the back. Jet engine rather. And we could just right through. Alright, let's see if we can actually time it right. I'm really bad at timing this. So, let's see. I'm going to start slowing down just after the engine passes the first curve here. Now. Are we going to get it right on? Are we going to get it right on? Oh, it's going to be close. And I'm going to stop short. So we'll just roll it a little bit extra. Yeah, I let off the brake pedal. I was going to overshoot it. Barley, 33,000 liters. $700 a 1,000 liters. We should get, about 20 grand out of this. A little over. Alright. Let's get this girl fired up again. Look at that. Train has headlights. Who knew? Right in there actually is where we usually do, right off to the right hand side, that's where we usually do our logging. Been a little while since we've done any logging actually in the forest here. Once we won't be doing any more until we bring the map back to life, but I promise you that we will get back to it. I know some people really hate it, some people really love it. It's kind of one of those things, right? I see Ian sent me a private message on Terranian, or on Terranian, on Discord, and yeah, I'm cool with keeping that quiet, but I guess I have another secret that I don't even know about. But I'm cool with that. I am very, very cool with it. Oh dear, I started slowing down way too late. I'm gonna big time overshoot it. And you got me all excited. I'm blaming this on you. Alright, a little bit further. Oh, right there. Alright, now 25,000. 23,000, sorry. Still not bad. Now, I want to park the train again, because I don't want to be flipping through that all the time. Trainian says, question. What question? What's the question? Is a train on Pine Cove the same as that one? I don't know. I've never run Pine Cove, to be honest with you. I have no idea. No sweet clue. Oh yeah, we need to come over here. Actually, we'll just sneak through right here. Daniel, I'll tell you this. All you have to do is come into the chat and say hi. And then I say, hey Daniel, welcome to the chat. So why don't we start with that? How about that? I don't like doing shoutouts because then you get people that will kind of abuse it. And they'll just continuously say, can I get a shoutout? Can I get a shoutout? Can I get a shoutout? But what I do as a compromise is as soon as somebody enters the chat, I welcome them. I think that's a fair compromise. That's alright. That's alright, Daniel. So yeah, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live stream. I do appreciate you stopping by. I really do. And welcome back to another episode of Woodshire. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Have you been here for a Woodshire episode yet, Daniel? I know I saw you during I think I've seen you in our ATS run, and I think I've seen you in our multiplayer map. What is it? Oh, I'm drawing. complete blank as to what map we play. Daniel says, is that the tree not in the way? I haven't run into a tree yet tonight. I haven't run into anything yet tonight. I'm probably letting my subscribers down at this point. They're all thinking, would you just run into something already? That's what we actually came here for. Goodness, what is the map that I play with those guys? It's something by... Maybe it is Pine Cove. No. No, it's Cherry Hills. That's the one that we run. Yeah. Daniel says, I've been in all your lessons. Okay. William says, yet. Fair point. Fair point, my friend. Give it time is what Liam is trying to say here, and it's bound to happen. So soybean is another one of those crops that doesn't yield very well, but the pay is really good. So we're going to end up ending this live stream with a good chunk of change in our pockets. We still got another field of soybean to harvest after this one, as well as a couple fields of, or one field of sugar beet. Sugar beet's one of those things, yields really well, but the pay isn't that great. Kind of pretty much the exact opposite of soybeans. So what I think we'll do, if we have time in between these harvests, is we'll take a few moments to sell off those hay bales that we stacked up. Daniel asked, why does it do that, soybeans? What do you mean, why does it do that? Why is the yield low and the price high? Is that what you're asking? If that is what you're asking, I think the answer is they try to simulate real life a little bit. I think when you're actually harvesting soybeans, you get a lower yield. Oh, I'm actually really excited to see what we end up with for cash once we get this all done. Because you know something we haven't talked about yet, or for a long time at least. What are we going to do with all the cash? What's our next big purchase? We've got sugar beets now. That was a big goal. I guess one of the things we need to take care of. We need to get a bigger plow still. That's on the list. Something that doesn't take a bazillion years to plow a field. And it's actually good timing to buy a plow because we're going to have to start using one like right away. Like as soon as we reintroduce the map, hopefully next week, then we'll need to plow all the fields before we plant them. Another thing that I guess the whole point to getting into sugar beets was getting ready for pigs. Which reminds me, I don't think we've stored any straw bales for that yet. So that might not be a bad idea now that I think about it. That could be a good spot for us to put all our money. Liam says, why, sorry, it's really hard for me to read, because I don't actually see the chat on my screen. I see it on the preview window in my recording program. And the YouTube chat, for some reason, takes a second to catch up. William says, why is it that I'm the last one alive every match? Well, I don't know. Apparently you're really good at whatever you're playing. That would be my guess, Liam. See, I was never Farmer K in the house. I'm guessing, Liam, you're playing some sort of first-person shooter or something. I've never been good at them. That's why I like farm sim games, because I don't have to be good at it to have a good time. I can run into as much stuff as I want to run into, and it just adds to the enjoyment value. It doesn't take away from it. I can be as horrible at this as I want. Country Girl in the house. Country Girl says, hey Robert Burner, sorry I am late. I just got finished streaming on my channel. Oh, cool. I didn't know you were streaming, Country Girl. You may have mentioned it in the past, but I just didn't. I did not. Welcome to Robert Burner Gaming, where we get out of talk, we run into things, and we press all the wrong buttons. Yeah. You might have told me, but I completely forgot. That's what I was trying to say there. Before I completely lost everything. So what's up, Farmer K? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. You know, guys, that's actually one guy that I haven't put on my list yet of channels that you need to check out. But it is a channel that you need to check out. Do a YouTube search, or even Ian or Farmer Klein. They can both put up the link to Farmer Klein's channel. If you ever want a review on a map, that's your guy to go to. I don't do map reviews because I don't do them justice. I don't reviewing a map does take some time. And although I haven't checked out as many of his videos as I'd like to be able to say that I have, my understanding is he's the cat's meow at it. So check him out. Give him a like on his videos. Speaking of likes, let's get a like spike, y'all. Hit that like button. Really would appreciate it if you like what you see. If you don't like what you see, well, you know what button to press. I don't really like that button as much, but you're allowed to press it nonetheless. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, well, you know what to do. There's Branian just posted a link to Farmer Klein's channel there. Rain says it's a snow mod, so the snow is technically a mod, but it's not a mod that you can just download. It's a mod that the map maker has to put into the map. Seasons is a mod that you can install, but without the map maker having put the snow into the map, you won't have the snow. Okay? A lot of map makers are trying to come out with it quickly. They're releasing revised editions of it. Dwayne says, if so, is it only for a computer? Yes, I would say it is probably most definitely going to be for computer only. Essentially, the way it works is if it's a mod with scripts in it, then it is restricted to computers only. PlayStation, Xbox will not be allowed to have them. Unfortunately, that is Microsoft and Sony protecting their customers, whereas us computer runners, we take a risk every time we download a mod that it may be something harmful for our computer, and I personally have lost save games before because of corrupt mods. So I will say that as far as I am aware, Seasons is, you don't have anything to worry about there. James Fishing Adventures says, school's out for the summer. You lucky duckling, you. Welcome, James. Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I really am jealous, man. I feel like summer kicked in today, though. Holy man, I am cooking right now. Like, it's just unbearable. I get the fan just a pumping, blowing right at me right now. And again, I do apologize if you guys are picking that up on the mic. But, I mean, I need it. It's really bad in here today. Dwayne says, bummer, I need a PC. Well, thanks for answering my questions. Hey, not a problem, man. Not a problem. You got questions, and if I can confidently answer your question within a reasonable amount of time, I got no problem helping a fellow farm sim gamer out. That's what the community needs, in my opinion, is more people willing to help each other out. Speaking of a community like that, if you haven't checked out PCSG before, it is, well, as the name suggests, based for PC users, but it is everything simulation gaming related, and all that entails, and it's a mature group of people that are willing to help each other out. I have grown to love hanging out on that forum. When it's slow at work, even when it's busy at work for that matter, I'm checking that page out multiple times a day. I also want to give quick shout out to one of PCSG's members. He's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately, to say the least. Anyways, just recently ended up having a stroke. It wasn't very nice, that's for sure. He is recovering, though. Things are getting better. So all I want to say is, get well soon, and we're all thinking about you, buddy. Alright, well, I think we'll stop here so that we don't run over any more of our crops. Now, we're going to have to jump over this guy. Actually, we'll see, what's the price of canola like right now? Canola is selling for, whew, that's a pretty good price right there. Maplefield Mill, once again. Apparently, we should have done both of these at the same time, right? Duh. 1,500 liters, though, that'll be another $20,000 off this canola. Liam asks, are those jerks here? Nope, haven't seen hide or hair of them since that deplorable live stream, we'll call it that. But even if they are here, doesn't matter. I'm quite sure that I got Nightbot figured out and that he'll do his job. Not to mention, I have increased the number of moderators by quite a bit. Farmer Klein asks, you play on easy or normal? I play on normal mode. I've found that's the best way to do it. I did easy mode in FS17, and within a week, less than a week probably, I was just like, okay, well, I bought everything, now what? But normal mode, especially with fertilizing 3 times, I find it's like the perfect spot to be in Farm Sim world nowadays. I think it was Johnny V and Ice, they were saying, oh no, you gotta play in hard mode, and I'm like, not for me, man. But that also, to me, I think that depends on the type of farm you're running too. Because if you're running a farm with implements that are 3 times larger than what I run, whoops, it's going to be easier to be profitable. Lucas says, hi, wow, so much subscriptions. Nice, I know, right? Everybody has just been awesome recently. The channel has just grown so quickly over the last month or so. Farmer Klein says, hard mode all the way, baby. Alright, so you're one of those guys, eh? I see how it is. Yeah. As back to what I was saying, I just want to I want to thank all the subscribers, everybody that stops by every live stream or occasional live streams. You know, you guys are just phenomenal. You guys make it all worthwhile. I didn't think. It appears we have some wood chips over there. I just want to make a quick run in here, folks, because it appears there's some wood chips on the conveyor belt, but I thought we sold them all. Well, there's definitely some on there. Not a lot. I'm not going to grab them just yet. But, yeah, there are some there. I guess I should pose that question to you, though, Farmer Clyde. What kind of equipment do you use when you're playing? Do you run the big boy equipment with the 300 and 350 horsepower motors, or you run more of the little stuff like I run? Seamus says, what filters do you have? Flyers? Sorry, does that say flyers? The screen's a little ways away from me. Not sure what you mean by flyers. If you want to divulge into that a little bit more, I will answer the question. Farmer Klein says, Cherry Hills, big boys, big toys. Yeah, see, it's easier to be profitable with the big toys, though. And I think if I was running a map like that, then I probably would too. Because you get to the point where it just becomes fields, sorry. Yeah, because eventually you get to the point where it just becomes too easy on normal mode. We're still a long ways away from that on this map, though. So let's take a look at the fields that we have. We currently own fields 6, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, and 12. Still a lot more to buy, that's for But for now, like I said, we're just bringing them all in. And then there's going to be a whole different style of gameplay once we finish harvesting all of these. I am really excited to start using the Seasons mod. Got people warning me that it might not suit my style, but I think they'd be surprised. I think they'll be surprised. Farmer Klein says Serenity Valley, normal stuff though. I got the 1090 harvester. Gotcha. That's a big harvester though. A lot bigger than this one at least. Oops, daisy. Farmer Klein says, have you harvested the unnumbered field below 12? No, I haven't. Has not. I'm actually curious. It does show that there's something there. Poplar is what it's showing there, I think. Unless it's grass. No, maybe it's grass. Actually. No, it's definitely poplar. Ah! Yes, sir. Yeah, I gotta get a forage wagon before I can harvest that up. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, technically I don't own it. Maybe that'll be one of my map tweaks that I make, is to actually number that field. Actually, that's another question. Does poplar go bad? Because it shows that it's ready to harvest. Like, the poplar, it's kind of like a tree more than it is a crop. So can you just leave it there forever and forever? Seamus says, did you make this map? No, I did not make this map. I did do some modifications to the map. Pretty much any map that I play on, I make modifications to them. I like to kind of tweak them out, add a few things that I want. You know, if there's things I don't like in certain places, I'll move them around. Because when I start playing a map, I'll play a map for months. And so I want it to be just right. So yeah, I did do some modifications to it, but no, I did not make the map. I did, however, finally look up who actually makes the map, and I'm gonna probably murder his name here. And I think actually he was in our chat one day, and I didn't realize it. Red Caniscus. Again, I know I'm probably just murdered his username, but that is the maker of the map. In my opinion, he did a phenomenal job. I love this map. Tyler Clark says, hey, welcome Tyler. Appreciate you stopping back by once again. Alright, rocking and rolling once again. Seamus asked, do you not get bored of one map, like to play a few different maps? Well, that is honestly part of the reason that that we're going to be starting a new map. Hopefully all goes well later this week. I actually hope to have it ready earlier this week. But it was unrealistic on my part. That's pretty much why I'm starting a new map, is I'm ready to start doing something a little bit different. I still very much enjoy this map. We will definitely be coming back to it. But it's going to be better for myself so I don't get burned out on the map, as well as better for you guys so you don't get back on you don't get burnt out on the map. Tyler says, do you have the real life mod? I haven't heard of the real life mod. Are you talking about the seasons mod? Is that you're just what? Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we get out of top, we run into things, and we press all the wrong buttons. If you're talking about the seasons mod, that's why we're harvesting the rest of the crops, bringing them all in, because you can't add the seasons mod into a map while you're already playing it. So essentially, I'm going to have to add the seasons mod in, make a few map edits, and I'm going to have to add all the equipment back in. Yeah, it's going to be an ordeal, to say the least. But so the map's probably going to be shut down for probably about a week or so, I'm thinking. Ian doesn't know this yet, but I'm going to reach out to him and ask if he can install the snow mask for me, because I could try it. I just haven't tried it yet, so I just need to get my hands on the files, and then I can try doing it myself. But yeah, that's why we're harvesting everything up, so that we can get it into the map. All goes well, tonight's live stream will be the last live stream on the map until the reboot. Ian says that figures. Yep, that's kind of the way I roll. But in all seriousness, Ian, if you can just point me in the right direction, I got no problem trying to do it myself. Something I should probably learn how to do anyways, so. There we go. That's soybeans for that field. And we'll grab this little piece right here too. Maybe collecting more. Got a whole whopping 0 liters of soybeans out of that last little bit there. Yeah, it doesn't matter that we threw that in there anyways. Because we're going to be harvesting some more soybeans. Ian says it takes me about 10 minutes to install it. Yeah, probably because you got everybody and their dog asking you to install it right now, so you've done it 50,000 times. Tranian says then maybe another 30 minutes to an hour to do the painting. Right on, right on, right on. That's not too bad though. Alright, we'll just park this girl right here. That'll be just fine. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll drop this off in the, whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, we gotta sell our canola. Right. I almost forgot about that. Andy says, yes, painting is the time consuming, just like terrain. Yeah. Yeah, I can believe that. Oh, we need to unpark the train. That's what it is. Okay, now. Where is it? There it should be. Training says, Pine Cove was a nightmare trying to find all the open sheds. Yeah, no doubt. Pine Cove is, yeah. Yeah, let's just say I can believe it. Yeah. This one, in all reality, shouldn't be too bad, though. There isn't that much. It's a fairly small map if you actually look at the size of it, and there isn't that much in the way of buildings like that that you need to take into account for. Oh, look at the water over there. Never noticed that before. Yes, sir. I think that's water. I'm going to call it water. It's got to be water. It's a reflection. Daniel says, what are you doing with the train? We got to run back to the grain silo. Pick up the canola that we just dropped off up there. And then take it down to... what's that place called? Maplefield Mill, I think. Because it's got the highest price for canola right now, like $1,500 a liter. So I want to sell that stuff off. It's going to be another 20 grand in our pocket, something like that, if I remember correctly. Z says, hey RB, welcome back Z. Thanks for stopping by once again. Thanks for coming back, my friend. Alright, hard on the brakes, hard on the brakes. How are we going to get it in time this time? I think we might be right on the money. Still stopped early. Thought we had it that time. Alright, canola, start. Racking in the cash today, let me tell you. So as soon as we finish this off, then we're gonna hop in the Farmer K says gotta go. Thanks for stopping by, Farmer Klein. Appreciate you every time. Once again, if you guys haven't checked out his channel, make sure you check it out. You won't be disappointed. That guy is king of map reviews. Damien just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, Damien. That noise is really loud, and it scared the living bejeepers out of me. Like, I almost pooed myself. Yeah, once we sell this canola, then we'll jump into the 7710. We'll run up the hill. We will we'll be selling off the rest of the straw bales, the ones that we loaded up last live stream. Z says, well, I always screw up on braking on the train. Yeah, it's an absolute nightmare. The worst is for me is I have drive control, and I run a wheel setup. So with drive control, I can set forward as being forward on my shifter and backwards as being backwards. But when you're in the train, it doesn't work like that. You can't do that with the train. And essentially, I get stopped, and then all of a sudden I'm going backwards, and it's just like, ah! Liam says, scared little girl. I know, right? Mommy! Mommy! 22 grand. There you go. Okay, I guess I can get out of that. Jumping this guy. Daniel says, like Spike. I'm alright with that idea. You haven't hit that like button? Go ahead and hit that like button now. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. Ain't nobody's going to argue with you. Oh dear. Well, we've definitely run into something there. I would say by the looks of things, Liam, so you can take count. We probably bent our mirror, the exhaust pipe, the lights. We took out the beacon and damaged the roof and probably the windshield. So yeah, that one was a costly mistake right there. Alright, let's run up to BGA just a little hop, skip, and a jump away. Terranian says that doesn't move. Smart Alec. You're killing me here, man. You're killing me. Z says, I wish this was on console. You mean the map or the game? Because the game is available on console. Xbox One, PS4, it is available. This map, not available. Sorry. Yes, he does mean the map. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not quite sure why. The map creator decided to go the route he did. Essentially, I don't know if it's that close. It's only got one script in it. Just leave the scripted piece out so that the mod guys or the console guys can have it. That's just my opinion. But not to mention I don't like the storage unit he put in. But anyways, I digress. Liam says $3,500. I think you're letting me off easy on that one. But you know what? The amount of times I think you guys have overcharged me, I'm cool with that. Andy says, are all the animals in one place? No. So straight in front of us is the pigs. Over on our farm, over there is the sheep. And on farm number 3 down there is cows. I actually really like how they're placed in this map. It's at least better than the way Giants does it, in my opinion. Like, the way Giants does it, they're 10 miles apart. But here, they're, you know, it's a little drive, but it's nothing major. So it's going to help out with your frame rates, and it's just not a pain in the butt at the same time. Liam says, "Okay, 50,000. Not cool, bro. I was thinking like 7, maybe." Z says, "I wish scripts were allowed on consoles." Yeah, again, you know, this is a console for the ages. This is a conversation for the ages. That's Sony and Microsoft trying to protect you guys is what they're doing, making sure that you guys don't end up with sorry, I was trying to read chat at the same time as talking and it wasn't working there. Yeah, that's Sony and Microsoft trying to protect you. And then Andy says, a very respected modder, keep that in mind, he says, where the animals are fairly close together, that can actually stop it from going to console as well. And I had never thought of that until you mentioned that tonight, Andy. Yeah, because it can animals pull back or are hard on resources, I should say. Black Agri Videos just subscribed. Thank you very much, good sir. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming. Daniel says, if you wrap those bills, you get more money. Straw bills? I know you do if you get if you wrap grass bales. I did not know that for straw bales. Too late now. Z says, in my opinion, PC has become so much cheaper than a couple years ago. New Xbox One cost $500. With all the new PC parts, you could build a better PC for $500. I will say that you could probably build a decent gaming PC for $500. I don't know. I never priced up decent gaming. I priced up the best when I did it. But yes, you are right. You could probably get, especially with AMD back in the game again, you could probably build a decent gaming PC for $500. Especially if you had, old power supply and case laying around, that kind of thing. Black Agri says, how are you? I am doing quite well. I am so happy to be back on Woodshire again, hanging out with you guys. It has been entirely too long, in my opinion. But things are going very well this evening. We are getting work done way quicker than I expected to, which is good because we actually have way more work than I expected to have this evening. So, I'm going to try to remind myself here. I want to save, probably, I want to say 3 bales of straw for our piglets once we get them. Yeah, we're not going to get both of them. I didn't do the best job stacking these bales last time. Oh dear. Maybe we should just try these ones first. Watch, the whole trailer's going to end up on its side. Wouldn't be the first time. Not here. Black Agri says, I gotta go to bed. Go to bed time working at Silage tomorrow. Also, buddy, make sure you hit the little bell notification so that you know when the next live stream is. Plan was to do one Thursday night, and really hoping that we can debut our new map. Apparently, we'll be having a map exclusive, or an exclusive update for the map. I don't know. I was just told. This is the first time I found out about it. But, yeah. So, make sure you hit that little bell notification. Alright, Black Agri. Says he did already. You have a great evening, and we'll catch you on the flip side, friend. Daniel says, yeah, why a back weight? Usually, well, I don't think straw is that bad. I think it's a little lighter than hay. But I find when you're handling 2 bales at a time, tractor gets a little front heavy. And I've seen it. Actually, no, I do know that straw bales have done it before. When I was in field, I can remember trying to stack the bales onto the trailer, and the back wheels were coming up, and it was bringing the front end around on me. It was throwing me off a little bit. I have enough struggles driving properly, with a balanced tractor, let alone an improperly balanced tractor, as I'm sure you can all probably attest to. Because he says, not trying to totally be rude to Sony and Microsoft, they have done a great job with consoles, and it's amazing what they have come to. But I feel in a couple of years, PC will just become cheaper. I think there's a lot of people that think that. I think consoles as they stand, are probably near the end of their days, but well, you know what we'll do? We'll go up here and we'll grab this other one. Grab this one here. Now, Sony or Microsoft decide to come up with something Sony or Microsoft try to come up with something like virtual reality, something like that for a reasonable price, and maybe, I don't know. I doubt it though. Trading says they tip trailers as well, RB. What, the back weight? Did I tip a trailer with the back weight? I seem to remember something along that lines. But I can't really... I think it was up here too. Wasn't it? Yeah. Something along that lines. I feel like Terranian's trying to get at something here. Oh, the straw bales. I gotcha. There we go. Last two. Again, we'll save those last three for once we get some piglets. That way we've got them ready to go. We don't want to have our piglets starving right off the hop. Now, I wonder... I never tried this before, but can I hook this trailer on to the back weight? Somehow I doubt it, but it would be nice if I could. I'm going to try, that's for sure. Yep. Awesome! Z says PlayStation has a VR headset. Okay. I haven't really seen a lot on it, but it's starting to get some games on it. I'll go look at the price soon. 10-4. How many trailers have I tipped over? Well, there was the one up here. We know of that one. There was the one in field number 1 that I tipped over. I did push over pretty much an entire load of bales on the grass field beside field 5. Liam says a lot. You guys are mean. True, but mean. Oh, look at that. We've got growing crops. Yes, sir. That's funny, because the crops hadn't grown in forever around here. At least that's the way it seemed. Now all of a sudden they're growing again. Well, that's cool. That is cool, I guess. Oh, I think I seen our bale trailer. Oh, I want to... There we go. I think I've seen our bale trailer get the conveyor back there. Train says, "You're not taking the bait, are you, RP? You wanted me to tip my trailer over. That's what you're getting at. I see how it is. Now, no soup for you." I don't know if these are both going to stay on, but we'll see what happens. Oh dear. We'll just... I don't know where to put them. I kind of want to put them in here, but now that trailer's in the way. Everything's in the way! Oh dear. Z says for the VR headset, a camera, the 2 controllers, it needs, and a game, $500. Wow. For just the VR headset, it's $400. Yes, sir. Wow. It's a good chunk of change right there. But on the other hand, I think an HTC Vive is going to run you, or an Oculus Rift rather, going to run you probably about the same thing. And then you need, you know, a couple $1,000 computer on top of that. So maybe you don't need one that big, but to get the most out of it. Alright, so that's straw bales taken care of. Andy says, add the console price and you have a PC with any game. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, honestly, I tried VR. It was a cheap VR system. Like my brother has it. You just, you know, you put your cell phone on it. I was not overly impressed. Honestly, I got a bit of a headache, and it turned me off the whole idea. Now, what I've been told is that, you know, you should never try VR on a cheap headset because it'll ruin the experience for you. Wait until you can try it with a good set. But I don't know. I guess color me old school. Oh, you know what we should do? Hop out and grab some chicken eggs. Again, we're trying to nab everything up off this map, so now's the time to do it. Z says it's pretty cool. The console can handle VR. I'm just wondering why Microsoft hasn't done a VR headset yet. I would say give them time. Alright, so we're going to take this. Oh, I meant to grab the bale trailer. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. It can stay there. But we're going to get this tractor ready to top the Sugar Beets. That's its next job, I think. Actually, you know what we should do before we do that is we gotta clean up our sheepies. Our flying magical sheepies. Now are we gonna see it? Are we going to see our flying sheepies? Doesn't seem like it. C says, I love talking about technology. It's so cool. Technology is cool, man. I remember when monitors were black and white. I remember having a TV that was black and white. Turanian says, I think it's the Chinese that are pushing VR. I can believe that. I just don't think it's that spectacular. I'd rather have a triple screen setup. Yep, there was a flying sheep. Another flying sheepy. Liam just says, belts out tacos. That's alright. You're allowed to talk about food today. I just ate, guys. You can't make me hungry today. You probably can, but I'm not taking the bait. Wow, I'm not even close to the ground. There we go. Traian says he agrees. Well, the thing with VR, when you're playing something like a racing game, is you can't see your controls, right? That's a big downside to me. Oh, dear. Run into the woodpile. All I did there was push over a little bit of wood. No damage done. Made the wife a little angry, but when isn't she angry? Alright. Pop that off there. GTX says, or 6 screens. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. During Sunday's live stream, I told myself, I said, well, 3 just isn't enough. I definitely have more flying sheepy. I definitely have more stuff that I could have open at the same time, so I'd be alright with the 6 screen setup. Z says low overkill a little. You know what? Don't knock it till you try it, Z. Well, see, for some, you're right. If you were to game on multiple screens, then yes, it takes a lot. But yeah, when like GTX is saying, when I'm gaming, I have one screen open for the game, and then I have my recording program open, I have another program open, I have Discord open, I have 3-4 YouTube windows open. I'll have Doughboy's stream on the go. I'll also have Icelandic Farmers stream on the go. There's just not enough window space. Not enough window space, right? Andy says 3 to do modding min. I usually, actually, when I'm modding, I usually stick to 2 screens. I have 3, but I think part of my problem, honestly, is they're so big that it's just too far away. So I just stick with 2. Anastop says, hey man, welcome sir. Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you stopping by. Alright, just hooking this beet topper up for the first time, actually. The very, very first time. Me super, super excited to give her a run. Well, actually, I don't know if we'll actually even run the beet topper. We'll just kind of... We'll play the time cards, see what we're looking like. Let's just see. Nope, not the button I wanted. Welcome to Running Gaming, where we forget how to talk. We press all the wrong buttons and we run into things. It actually kind of looks like it's going to be a while before this field is ready. So, what else was it I needed to do? I think I just pretty much need to run this over here. We're going to have to sell our wool off before that's all done. Need to make a run down and sell off the eggs that we have in hand. Z says, so if I can build a PC, would you recommend 1 gorgeous monitor or 2 good monitors? Yeah, I'm actually going to have to go with GTX there. Either get yourself 1 really gorgeous monitor, or get 3. Because he's 100% right. 2 means you're off center, and it's going to throw you off. I 100% agree with him there. Actually, you know what, we're gonna... No, we need the other one for that. So, looks like we're gonna speed up time for a little bit. Do-do-do. Training says sell your livestock if you're going to a new map version. I was just gonna keep them in and just buy them in later. Cheat money in, then cheat the money back out, remaining money. I will make sure everything is lined up just as we have it. It's going to take me some time and effort, but the only thing I'm worried about is finding a way to make sure I've got sugar beets, because I don't want to sell all of these sugar beets. I want to keep some of them. As he says, okay, thanks for the advice. I'll start looking. No problem, buddy. Yeah, I do want to keep some sugar beets, but I don't even know if I can store sugar beets aside from tipped on the ground. Oh, you know what we can do? We can grab the rest of that, those wood chips. We'll go grab them wood chips, sell them off. There might be some left in the wood chipper too. There usually is a couple thousand liters we got left sticking in there. Look, I just cleaned that place up and they're already making a mess. They're worse than pigs. Andy says, you coming back to the same map, RB? Eventually, yes. I have a few little map tweaks to do. Essentially, I need to add some more storage in. I want to add storage for sugar beets, potatoes, and wood chips. I don't really like where I'm storing the stuff right now. Aside from that, I just want to add the snow mask. That's pretty much it. Because I have to do, my understanding is because I have to do, well, because I know I have to do a new save game for seasons, I'll be removing some trees that I've already harvested as well. But that's it. Yes, we are coming back to this map, hopefully next week. Alright, so there's 3,000 liters of wood chips. So now we'll run down to the wood chipper, which I think we still have sitting way down yonder. If I recall correctly. And we'll sell off the wood chips. Yep, there's the wood chipper way off in the distance. I think we should probably truck that back up to the farm. I mean, oh goodness, we still got some logs left down here, don't we? I guess we should probably take some time, load them up, and sell them. Otherwise, that's just a waste of time that we had there. And like I said, we're ahead of schedule tonight. So, well, goodness, we have the other stuff left to do. Maybe I'll do that off camera. Yeah, I think I will do that off camera now that I talk about it, though. It looks like that was it. So, we'll do that off camera. We'll just run these down real quick, sell them off now that we've already got them in the tipper. That was already kind of counterproductive, but in fact, it'll actually drop the price of the wood chips just a wee little bit on us, but not the end of the world. So if you're starting a new save game, then you could just copy the vehicle.xml in your old save game and place it in the new one, and all the vehicle products and animals should be where... Well, that's what I planned on doing. I just didn't know how well it was going to work changing versions. Am I correct in saying that tip products stay where they were as well, or am I incorrect, or do you know? I know bales will, but I was uncertain about tip on ground products. Z says, I'm thinking about getting one big monitor, then 2 little but decent monitors. That's not a bad idea, you know, yeah. Now, that being said, if you're doing like a surround gaming setup, multiple monitors, I know with NVIDIA, they have to be like the exact same model number. So you won't be able to mix and match. AMD, I think, is a little bit more forgiving. But if you're running a NVIDIA graphics card, they pretty much got to be the exact same model. Andy says he has not tested with that with tip products. Okay, well, what I might do is just kind of cheat a little bit, add Sugar Beet to a storage silo, shove them in a storage silo. That'll work for me, at least. And then once I get them back in game, I can easily remove that or just pretend that it's not there. Or I could do that too, that would work, yep. Yep, that would work quite well, because there's definitely going to be some off-camera work that I have to do, so that may very well end up being exactly what I do. Be easier than modifying the map. That is placeable, I presume, Andy? Alright, so we're going to fast forward time here a little bit. That way we can get these Sugar Beets done. And he says it is placeable, then you delete it when you start again. Perfect. Z says, as of right now, I don't plan on surround gaming because I want my games at max settings, so when I'm streaming, my viewers get the best quality they can get. And that's another reason, actually, Z, that I don't do surround gaming for the most part, is because if I were to stream it, one, I probably don't have the internet capability to do it, but two, it was funny at first, but it might offend some Americans, so let's just not do it anymore. I don't think it's that bad, but it might offend somebody, so let's just leave that one. So anyways, if I tried to stream 3 settings, or 3 screens, the aspect ratio would be way off for streaming. It just wouldn't be plausible. Oh, change already, change. There we go. Alright, time to do some more harvesting. Now, I think I will actually run the GPS this time, just because I'm feeling a little bit lazy. I think we might be running this harvester bone dry. Not going to be the end of the world. I think we probably will end up fueling it up again, though. Thank you, Liam, for removing the comment. I appreciate it. I think we will end up filling it up again, because I don't think we're just not ready to buy a bigger harvester yet. Really want a bigger harvester, but we're not there yet. Alright, as always, we will make a couple of passes up and down. Just to make turning around a little bit easier. Now, we usually do that on the other side also. This time we won't have to, because we don't have any crops we have to worry about running over down there. So that's a plus, right? This field definitely shouldn't take us too long. This field never seems to take us too long. And just the fact that we're not doing straw bales. Straw bales take us forever. Maybe when we come back, it'll be time for us to pick up an auto loader. Even if it's just the 8-bale auto loader in game. It'll definitely save us some time. That's for sure. We spend a lot of time loading bales on this map. And it has been fun and good for some laughs, but it's also peanut butter jelly time. It has been good for some laughs and so on along the way, but at the same time, it's definitely slowed down progress a little bit. And I think we could probably get things done a little bit quicker if we weren't loading them all by hand. It would give us more opportunity to be harvesting fields, working the fields, versus just loading bales all the time. Be curious to see what we get out of total out of our soybeans. I think we had around 7,500 liters, a little less than that the other field, so I don't think we'll quite get a trailer full, because I think this field is a wee bit smaller. I wonder. Yeah, I thought so. Just kind of curious. So this stuff, this stuff's selling for $17.50. We might actually hang on to it a little while longer, because we do have one price that's on its way up. Daniel says bigger header required. Yeah, I think a bigger harvester total is required. Some more horses under the hood and so on. Would definitely be nice. We don't want to go too big on this map. The map doesn't have the biggest fields in the world. But yeah, something a little bit bigger wouldn't hurt. Oh, and Terranium, that's actually something we need to discuss regarding our project that I realized last night and I forgot about, is getting headers into fields with collidable hedges. Joey says hi. Welcome, Joey. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the channel. I think we got another sub. Did I miss that? That might have been a while ago, though. Train says it's on English map, no cheating. It's an English map, no cheating. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Ah, there's the notification. Sometimes it takes a little while. And of course, just as Joey says it in the chat, that's when it comes up on my screen. Joey, thanks for the subscription. I really do appreciate it. It's actually not too bad. We're going to be, well, I don't know. I don't even think we'll be close to a full combine full out of this field, which is going to be, you know, we'll be less than 5,000 out of this field, but still at $1,750 a liter. What, 17 to, well, it'll be almost 20,000 once again. Another crop cycle, so not too shabby. Not too shabby whatsoever. So, aside from harvesting this, I want to sell the wool. We need to harvest the sugar beet. That's it. And the map's going to be put on hold for a little while. For some very much needed changes. It's time we mix things up a little bit on this map. We've kind of been doing the same thing over and over again. I think adding seasons mod to the map is really going to add some life to it. Oh, come on, silly thing. Daniel says, gotta go, school tomorrow. Alright, Daniel, well, thanks for stopping by, as always. I really do appreciate it. Liam says, $5 quadrillion. I don't know if that's actually the number that you wrote or not, but that's what I'm going with. And what did I do to cost $5 quadrillion anyways? I don't even know if quadrillion is actually a number, to be honest. The Frijoli. I apologize if I just murdered your username. Asked, what map is this? This is Woodshire. I quite enjoy this map. We've been on this map for almost a couple months now, I think. We've had a lot of fun on it. C says, okay, I have one 4K monitor with G-Sync plus two 1440p monitors, not G-Sync, but a little on the pricey side for a full bill of $3,600. You need one heck of a graphics card to run that. Daniel says, when is the next stream? So I can't do one tomorrow night. I already promised Doughboy that we would work on our secret project tomorrow night. So the plan is to do one Thursday night. The hope is that Thursday night we will be able to reveal our new map. Okay, again, we're not killing Woodshire off. We're just putting it on hold for a week or so, and I'm really hoping that Thursday night we will be able to debut the new map. If it's not ready, maybe we'll do an American Truck Sim, a heavy haul special, something like that. Maybe I'll just end up getting tied up finishing the map. I don't know. If it's not Thursday night, I promise we will do one Friday night. I hate going that far in between live streams, but we're just kind of in a transition period right now. T.Tricks says, excellent map and a good stream. Thank you very much, sir. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not going to argue. This is a great map. Rediscusness. I can't say his name properly. I should put his name down in the description. It's on the outro video at the end of the stream. The creator of the map, he did a really wonderful job. T-Dot says, I think you should give yourself $100,000 and $200,000 and get some bigger clothes. I don't like cheating in money. I like working it the hard way. If we cheat in money, then we'll just be done with the map in no time, right? But good news is that we're harvesting all of our crops right now. We've got, whoops, wrong button. Welcome to Rover Gaming, where we get out of talk, press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. Good news is, yeah, we're harvesting all our crops. So once we get back into the map, I'm quite certain that we're going to be into the piggies. So that's just, an extra source of revenue. It's not going to be too much longer until we're buying a new harvester. It will probably be very shortly after we reboot the map that we'll be saving our money up for a new harvester. Z says, I have selected GTX 1080. Would that have enough power? Probably. Again, if you're not doing surround, yeah, probably. Yeah. But again, once again, you wouldn't be able to do surround with different resolution monitors anyways, so. Alright, so, wow, this thing is, we're getting pretty near almost a full load out of this field, which is a little bit more than I expected. Canadian says, trouble is you have free repairs is you don't have the damage mod and the repairs and replacement equipment. You would be bankrupt. Oh, you're mean, Canadian. You're mean. T-Dot just subscribed. Thank you very much, good sir. Welcome to the channel. I believe, oh, no, that was Daniel asked when was the next stream. Yeah, Daniel, don't forget to hit that little bell button. That way on my channel, right by where you can subscribe, that way you can find out, get instant notification when we go live. I think there's a way to, like my last program, I set it up that I could instantly tweet through the program that we were going live. I haven't figured out how to do it with this program yet, but it's another thing that I have to figure out. T-Dot says, you're like me, build it from the start, earn your money properly, definitely subscribing for that and for good quality stream. Thank you very much, good sir. Actually, it's funny you say the good quality stream. We had a few issues at the very beginning. Again, I am just starting a new streaming program that so far I'm really liking. It's got a lot of new features that I've been able to incorporate. There are still a few bugs that I have to get worked out on it though. So beginning of the stream we had a little bit of a buffering issue. Thankfully that has pretty much gone away. Andy says TI will run 3 monitors from the one card. There we go. Z says I'm still looking, well, mostly because I love looking at technology anyways. Yeah, when I decided to build my computer, I spent like probably 6 months researching what I was going to end up building. Alright, so now we can sell some soybean. Soybean. So we need to go for that, which is going, yeah, we'll just sell it there. I'm cool with doing that. Training says, do you realize that when you start your seasons, you will have to pay for repairs? I did know that you're going to have to pay for repairs, but my understanding is it not just like, is it not by maintenance hours, or is it for actually running into things? So if it's running into things, I'm going to be in trouble. There we go. Oh, we've got a little bit of sunflower in there. That looks nice. Up, poo. Liam says 21 Savage on the PC you built. What do you mean 21 Savage? The Free Joel says this map seasons compatible. I think every map can run seasons. It's just a matter of whether or not it has the snow mask. This one does not. This one does not have the snow mask. That's why one of the reasons that we're bringing everything in. I need to do a few map edits so that it has the snow mask. I want to put the snow mask in, or rather so that Ian can put it in for me, because he's such a nice guy. Oh, I need to do... I don't know if the original author plans on doing it or not, but I won't be able to release it though. But I think there's going to be, I'm quite certain there is going to be another map released within the not too distant future that will have Season Snow Mask already installed. GTX says 30 hours you service. Okay, I can live with that. Training says all. Oh dear, that's gonna be pricey. Z says, hey RB, I'm just curious, how do I become a moderator? I pretty much keep moderators to people I know outside of the stream. Gotta get to know you for a while, and then I gotta know what you're about. Make sure there's not going to be any shenanigans, anything like that. So essentially, I gotta know you outside of YouTube. That might change in the future when things get super busy, and I've known people for a long time in the channel, and the trust grows, and I need more moderators, but I've got a pretty good number right now. Training says better start bribing the bank manager. Yeah, I'm worried, especially with, why did I convince you to make all those hedges collidable? That was a stupid idea on my part. The Fridgel. I'm gonna call you Fridge. That's the best I can do. I come up with nicknames for people. I hope you like it. Fridge says, gotcha. Terranian says, it's also the right trees on your map. Some have FS17 trees in them. I see. So they have to be FS17 trees for snowmass to work. Is that, am I understanding that correctly? He says, okay, thanks for telling me. No problem. No problem. Try to keep it honest. Training laughs his butt off. Liam says, what, he crashed? No, not yet. We're just talking about how when I do crash into the many places that there are to crash in the new map, it's going to cost me every single time, which is going to stink. Okay, I need to speed up time here because we want to harvest some sugar beets. Oh, I brought the case down and didn't hook up the harvester. Ian says snow season tree foliage. Ian, you're talking gibberish. Oh, the season's tree foliage, right? Because the trees change color over the year, don't they? Liam says, yeah, you crash a lot. Yeah, just wait till we get to the new map, buddy. It's gonna be worse. I can guarantee you that. It's a tighter map with bigger equipment, so it's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. Z says, alright, gotta go. See you later, RB. It's been nice chatting with you. You as well, Z. Thanks for stopping by once again, as always. Really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next one, buddy. Austin Cool says, hey, I'm looking for a new map. Any suggestions? Well, I would suggest Woodshire. I quite like this map. Andy says, RB, have you tried Gearbox add-on yet? No, I am thinking that will be another something that is fresh to the channel with the map reboot, the new map, this map update. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the perfect opportunity. I haven't tried it yet though, and I do need to get my butt in gear on that. Me and some of the guys were talking, or maybe I was asking you when you weren't sure. I don't remember. Can you use the clutch pedal with the Gearbox add-on? Or do you know? Just curious. Oh, I haven't sped up time yet. Listen to me, I'm just rambling. I'm not getting anything done here. Training says, just to make things worse, I changed the hedges for fences and walls. Yay. Country Girl says, shame on you, lol. Yeah. No kidding, eh? William says, do it, Training. Yes, make him crash. Shouldn't be too much longer till this goes to the next growth stage. I'd kind of like to just set my hired help to get this done in the John Deere. But I has a funny feeling they would struggle with that fence up there. And maybe we'll just do a few passes up top. Austin says, how many fields on this map? I'm new here. So it's looking like there are 28 fields. Now they're not wicked big fields. Andy says, not sure about the clutch pedal. Definitely the shifter, though. Okay. Well, I'll just have to try it. They're definitely not big fields. There are some that are bigger. Like, that's a decent-sized field. Right? But this map, you're not going to play with Big Bud on this map. That's for sure. I don't know. To be honest, Austin, I haven't really done that much looking at maps. I go looking for a map every 2 or 3 months usually. If you want to go check out a channel that does wicked map reviews on like a lot of maps, check out Farmer Klein. One of my mods wants to no, Ian, I deleted that. If one of my mods wants to post a link to Farmer Klein's YouTube channel, that's pretty much his thing, is he does map reviews, and he does a good job at them. Goodness, I've really, really expected this field to be ready by now. Not yet. Liam says, oh, there we go. Liam says, I'll give him more fines while you make him crash. There's Farmer Klein's channel. Go check it out. You won't be disappointed. All right. So I think we'll just we'll do a few passes up and down, just to give the hired worker a little more room to turn around, and then we'll probably let the hired help do it themselves. This will actually, if we turn the hired help on, it'll be the first time that we've run hired help on this map. I'm pretty cheap. I prefer to do the work myself rather than pay somebody else. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. So this is the first Sugar Beets that we've actually done on this map. I like doing root crops. I know a lot of people don't, especially with the trailed harvester, but it really takes me back to, the areas that I grew up, farms that I worked on. Not so much Sugar Beets. I usually start with Sugar Beets because they're cheaper to get into. Me being more so potatoes. But that's pretty much why I like doing it. I really enjoy it. Alright. Well, let's see how the hired help does. Hopefully they don't have an absolute conniption fit here. Okay, I'm going to have to open that up because apparently I don't remember how to do this. Okay, pipe out. Yes. Right. Well, that's easy enough. Then lower. Yeah, you don't have to unfold this one. You just have to unfold the potato harvester, if I remember correctly. Go. Austin says, I really like Robert Farm, but it's getting a little old. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like Old Streams Farm, I really like that map, but I played it to death, and I really don't want to play it anymore. If they were to come out with like a version 3, that might change my mind. Country Girl says, in 1 second, let me back up. Country Girl says, don't worry, I don't want to bug you, but when you get a chance, will you check out my channel and tell me what you think? Apparently I missed her over there. I make no promises, but I will try. I will try my best. One of the other guys was saying it was a pretty good channel. I don't usually go looking at the other guy at my people's channels, just because I have a lot of people ask me to do it. But I will try to remember to, Country Girl. If I don't before the next live stream, remind me on the next one, and I will. Ian just sent me a link to your channel, so I will check it out once I'm done live streaming. Now I've got a reminder. Alright, oh, wrong button. See, we've already got a full trailer load, or a full harvester load of sugar beets. What are you doing? I think my hired worker's drunk. I think he had a few too many drinky poos. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, sugar beets, they don't pay that great, but they yield really, really well. So, be interesting to see what we get off this field. I have absolutely no idea what to expect here. Training says, why don't you have that tractor follow you? Training, because I'm not smart like you. That's the main reason. Plus, follow me costs money, and I'm cheap. That's a better excuse. I like that excuse better. Oh, destroyed a little bit of croppage there. Yeah, well, never hurt nobody. Hurt my profits a little bit, but it is what it is. You missed a big old chunk down there. Silly hired worker. Austin says, downloading Woodshire looks like a nice map. Well, it most certainly is. I have had a lot of enjoyment out of this map. This is actually pretty cool. I'm not used to seeing hired workers going. It's been so long since I've used a hired worker myself. It's been a really long time since I've used a hired worker. I will admit, though, it would be kind of nice to have this guy set, follow me. But on the other hand, technically I should have row crop tires on all three of these vehicles, or care wheels, or whatever you want to call them. I don't have them on any of them. So he would be destroying crops. Technically, all of them would, but we'll just keep that a secret. Alright. Fire it back up. And that's it. That's it for that row. So, getting this girl turned around in here could be a little tricky. Training says, watch Johnny B's video if you follow me. Yeah, I did check it out. Honestly, I didn't really pay that much attention to it. I was paying more attention to how the actual video was quality-wise for him and so on. Yeah, maybe someday I'll actually have to go back, watch it, and kind of take some pointers from him. Because I do know he did a very good job explaining the Follow Me mod. Although I did have to point out to him, he originally posted it as course play. I had to point out to him that, by the way, Johnny, this isn't course play, this is Follow Me. I think he got a chuckle out of that when he realized it. Now, it might not have hurt for me to do just a little bit more headland, because I'm not going to have enough room to do a nice turnaround like I wish. So yeah, we're going to get less than 2 passes for a full harvester load of sugar beets, which pretty much tells me we're going to get a metric butt ton of sugar beets out of this field. Austin says, why don't you get AI vehicle extension mod? I have actually, you're not the first person to, I think it was actually Johnny B said, oh, get the vehicle extension mod, it's a really good idea. And I just haven't gotten around to it. Main reason is because I very rarely use hired help. I like doing the work myself. But as the farm is starting to grow, and actually I think on our new map it will be much more necessary especially on the new map because of all the collisions, to get said AI vehicle extension mod. Z says, I'm back up board. Oh, Mr. Cracker Parrot just subscribed. Thank you very much, good sir. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, well, welcome back, Z. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Austin says, you can make them do a headland, and it's an all-around really good mod. Yeah, I'm flat out, I'm going to have to check it out. I've been slacking on my mods lately. I shouldn't say I've been slacking on mods, I've just been kind of creating mods versus discovering them. Alright, yep, we're running over our thingy a little bit here. Liam, how much did that cost me? Samoskinia says hi. I was just going to call you Sam. Welcome, Sam. Appreciate you stopping by the live stream. We really do appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming. We're doing a sugar beet harvest right now. Got our hired worker in the 7710 just trucking along. Country Girl says, don't run over the chickens. Sam just subscribed. Thank you very much, good sir. Again, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we forget how to talk. We press all the wrong buttons and we run into things. And I mean, we run into a lot of things. Terranian says the bank is about to foreclose. Oh, I should shut that harvester off while we're turning around the headlands here. So, like, if I back my implements into things, that's going to cost me money too there, Terranian. Is that correct? Yeah, I don't want the season's mod anymore. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I am really looking forward to that mod, actually. It's going to add a great deal of realism. I always say realism is not key on my channel, but in the same respect, I guess I don't need my signal light on. In the same respect, it doesn't hurt to have a little bit. And this game definitely does lack some realism. Sam asked, "What you from?" I presume you mean to ask, where are you from? I am from, yes, and then he says, I am from Lithuania. Lithuania? Am I saying that right? Lithuania? I apologize if I'm not. There's not really anybody to correct how I'm saying it, so sorry. I am from Canada, Great White North, Maine bacon. Austin says opposite of Daggerwin. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. I've actually heard him say in his live streams before, or in his videos, he says some days he regrets having said realism is key, because occasionally it's fun to just have some fun. Whoops, that was the tractor that I wanted. Austin says, and it's ham, by the way. No, it's bacon. Bacon. Sam asked, do you like basketball? I actually played basketball a couple of years when I was really young, like middle school. I played basketball for a bit. Never really followed through in high school. And that's pretty much the extent of my basketball. I don't watch basketball or anything like that. If I'm watching a sport, it's either going to be hockey, or if you consider NASCAR a sport, which I do, it would be NASCAR. I guess there's no denying that NASCAR is a sport. It's just whether or not you consider it a team sport. A lot of people don't. Our hired workers getting close to being done. We still got ourselves quite a ways to go. Austin says NASCAR is a sport. Yes. I kind of lost what I was saying there. I kind of did. Sam says Jonas Valakunis, very good player. I'm just gonna have to take your word for it, bro. I have no sweet clue. Country Girl says, you must really like bacon. You said it 3 times there. Yeah, I think of half of Canadian deaths are actually from cholesterol overdose due to excessive bacon. Yeah, maple bacon at that. Mm-mm-mm. Alright, back to this guy again. Austin says, who's your favorite driver? Mine is Chase Elliott. Mine is actually Kevin Harvick. I've been a Kevin Harvick fan for many, many years. Before Kevin Harvick would have been Mark Martin, but I get the feeling Mark Martin is probably before your time. Sam says, how old are you? Andy says he's 52. Andy, you almost got yourself banned from my channel there. I am 28 years old. Not a day older. Well, technically I am a few days older than 28, but a few months older than that. But yeah, 28. Sam says she or he. Sam could be a guy or a girl's name. So fill me in. Which rate or which gender should I be referring to you as? My old you're 13 years old. Okay, cool. Right on, right on. Welcome people of all ages. And he got a kick out of that. Awesome. Andy says I'm 33. Trying to feel better about it. Sam says your channel very good. I'm like, well, I appreciate that, Sam. I hope you come back for more. We're here to stay. We will be shutting this map down for probably a week or so for some maintenance. We will be debuting a new map later this week. No, I wanted this though. Yeah, we'll be debuting a new map later this week. Hopefully Thursday. What did I miss here? Oh dear. Hired Help's having some trouble down there. I think he might be arguing with Train and Dirt Mod, maybe. Because I think there's a muddy patch down there. Austin says, used to be Jeff Gordon fan, but he retired. I used to hate Jeff Gordon, but I grew to like him over the years. Okay, we need to... You silly bird. You missed a whole chunk. Carla says, are you on a disc? I'm confused by your question. I'm on a computer. Alright. That's the best I know how to answer you there. What are you doing, Hired Help? You're stupid. There, thank you. Dum. Oh dear, my harvester's full. Okay, so Sam says my name is Chris Christopher Samoska. I apologize because I probably just murdered your name there. I'm going to call you Chris from here on out. As long as you're alright with that. Oh, Austin. See, I'm getting old. I'm getting old, apparently. I can't keep up with today's terminologies. Um, Austin fills me in that they are asking whether I am playing on disc or on Steam. I am running off Steam, yes. Most of my games are Steam. Chris says my name's very hard. Probably not in your native language, but for someone who can barely speak English at times, yes, I'm going to agree with you there. Now, I actually intentionally kind of jackknifed it in there because I want to get the sugar beets in as far in there as possible. I wish these things would stack a little bit higher when you're dropping them off like this. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're doing catwalks. Oh, nothing good's happening. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You see nothing. Andy says Steam for the win, easy to update and reinstall. I couldn't agree with you more there. That's why I am all about Steam. Not to mention they give you, what is it, 10 or 14 day trial period. You don't like the game, get your money back. Yeah, I much prefer Steam versus buying discs. Now that I know Steam is a thing. Country Girl says your hired help must have been in the whiskey. Well, yeah, I think you're right there. Probably stole a couple beer out of my fridge or something. Little rascal. Chris says I'm not very good speaking English. Oh, that's all right, buddy. I will give you A for effort, trying your very best. Iranian says another write-off. Ooh, I never thought of that. I actually did that 3/4 for fun, straight up, because I knew it was going to do it, because it does it every time. But I'll have to actually be way more careful with that, won't I? Just out of curiosity, is there a way to disable that part of it? Just in case it, like, totally gets me in serious trouble and, like, annoys me all too snot. Country Girl says, are you sure you haven't been in the whiskey? Yes, I have to work tomorrow. No whiskey for me. Chris says, she PC. Austin says, Woodshire's about 80%. Rayan says, no, with capital letters. You're killing me, bro. Killing me. Okay, so now I'm actually wondering if it is possible. Training says I wouldn't let you. You do know that I have more sources for modding friends aside from you. Wait, but you're my main modding friend, and I cannot upset the Almighty One. What a predicament I am in now. Chris says, I have Xbox One, but I don't have FS17. Well, my best suggestion, get it. You won't be disappointed. It's a super fun game. I have spent many hours on this here game. Carla asks, what kind of computer are you on? I custom built computer, built it myself. Pretty much mostly Asus stuff on the inside. Asus, Intel, NVIDIA. That's pretty much the bottom line. However, if you want to see exactly what I'm working with, a pretty close to update video, though there's a second graphics card in it now. There is a video in my randoms playlist. It's a pretty rough video. I shot it on my cell phone. but you can get an idea of what I'm working with. Alright, well, let's head back to her. Let's say we got a solid third of the field done. Chris says, okay, bye. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Chris. Really do appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope to see you again for too long. Carla says she will check it out. Yes, most definitely. Give her a check. Gary says, "Is this multiplayer?" No, this is not multiplayer. The version of the map that I run is a personal edit. I've added a few features into it. I've never spoken to the original author, therefore I don't have permission to give it away. Nor would I without the original author's permission. So I got to keep my hands to it to myself. That being said, I do run multiplayer with PCSG members on Saturday night. I also am working, Doughboy is working on a multiplayer server for all PCSG and 3 Dudes Gaming members. The regulations are you have to be a subscriber of either myself, Doughboy, or Icelandic Farmer. And you have to be a member of either PCSG or 3 Dudes Gaming. And then you will have access, as long as there are enough spots open, to the to his server. That we thought was going to be ready like almost 3 weeks ago now. But we ran into a hiccup with our Australian friend from down under. And so we kind of had to go back to the drawing board. But hopefully we will have that straightened away shortly. Gary says, can you check out my YouTube channel? I don't generally check out others' YouTube channels just because there's so many people ask me to check out YouTube channels now. If I can remember, I will try to, but I make no promises. Austin says, gotta go. Alright, Austin, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful evening and have fun with Woodshire, my friend. So this is 45,000 liters of sugar beet that we've got out of this field so far. And I don't think we're halfway done it yet. So we're going to be pushing 100,000 liters by the time we're all said and done, I think. Oh, actually, you know what I've been meaning to try? Yes, I know, I'm destroying crops. Jeffrey Guard, just subscribe. Thank you very much, good sir. I really do appreciate it. Sugar Beets is not accepted. Right. Just wanted to try it. I didn't think it would, but where we're going to be shutting the map down for a week or so would have made my life a little bit easier if we could shove them in there. Gary says, all what? All what, Gary? Oh my goodness. Who put that silly thing there? What is it anyways? I don't even know what it is yet. Oh, it looks like a little rake or something. That's kind of cool. Gary Laveron just subscribed. Thank you very much, good sir. Welcome to the channel. Hey, Gary says, can you buy me a gaming PC? Most definitely not. I can barely afford my gaming PC. Still got many additions left to do to the thing. Sorry to disappoint you, my friend. Maybe someday when I make 100,000 subscribers, I'll do a gaming PC giveaway. yeah, I don't make any money off this, so that's not true. I think I've made like $5 in 5 months so far. Polski Farmer just subscribed. Thank you very much, good sir. Welcome to the channel. Really do appreciate it. Alright. Back to the field once again. Sonia, Sanjay? Sonia. I'm going with Sonia. Son, just subscribe. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's get back to rocking and rolling up and down this here field. Keep racking in the money. Oh dear. Okay, I think the best way to go about doing this. Flip around sort of like this. There we go. Sanjay. Alright, well thank you for correcting me. I try my best I try my best for pronouncing people's names, but I often do a deplorable job. Country Girl says, what are you going to do when you get to 400? Probably nothing, to be honest. I'll probably do something at 1,000. That's going to be a big deal for me, I think. But 400, well, we're hitting 100 every couple weeks, so I can't do something every 100. That's for sure. No, I want this row. Yes, this row. The Dog Hunter TV says, what up? Not too much, good friend. Welcome to the live stream. Kyla says, what time is it at your house? Actually, you can see up in the top corner. It is 22:52 real time, so it is 11:52 in the evening. No, it's 10:52 in the evening. Apparently, I forgot how to read 24-hour time. Gary says, I am almost at million. I would presume you are speaking $1 million FS17 money. Because if you're talking real money, then don't ask me for a gaming PC, man. Buy me another one. I'd be cool with that. I could go for having 2 of them. Alright, so let's jump. No, wrong direction. Not one direction, wrong direction. Alright, let's oh, that's reverse. Oh, and I forgot to turn the harvester on. I'm not doing so good here. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. Ah, you're at almost 1 million subscribers. Well, good for you, buddy. I got a long ways to go before I'm there. Stupid. Ah, throw that out. Give me 1 second here, folks. Bear with me. Alright, that tree is right in our way there, isn't it? Oh, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. should cut it back a little bit earlier. Yeah, we're going to miss a little bit of stuff there, but... oh well. Carlos says, my computer's almost died. Yeah, I know how you're feeling. I have gone through more computers in the past few years than I can shake a fist at. That's part of the reason that I built the machine that I did build, was because I was tired of them just constantly pooping the bed on me. And I said it's time to invest in something a little bit bigger that will hopefully last me a few years before it decides to die. So far, it has treated me quite well. It's got a few hiccups. It turns on by itself, ironically. I'll go to bed, and then 20 minutes later, I'll hear itself turn on. Or I'll hear it turn itself on. It's very random, too. I haven't figured it out. I have spent many hours trying to figure out what's causing the issue. I've pretty much narrowed it down to it's a hardware issue. Just gave up at that point and said, that's it. I'm done trying to figure it out. Gary says, bye guys. Alright Gary, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Alright, guess we're going to have to make another trip over there. What's this, our fourth load? So that'd be 60,000 liters so far. I am curious as to what Sugar Beets are paying for, but kind of in the middle of a drive right now. I don't really want to stop in the middle of the drive. Not that I haven't done that before. Oh wow, James Fishing Adventure would be so... wouldn't know what to say. That stop sign over there is still standing. Goodness, we got a lot of eggs really quick. We did fast forward time quite a bit though. Carlos says, we you. We me? What do you mean we you? Yes, I'm destroying my neighbor's crops. Honestly, I want to get these crops in. I've got a ton of off-screen work. So Carlos says, sorry, see you. Yeah, I've got a ton of off-screen work to do once we're done this evening. But I kind of just want to get this crop in at this point. Oh dear. We're catwalking again. That time it wasn't really intentional. I thought we were going to miss the burn, but I thought wrong. In my defense, Ian, where I come from, we don't run tippers. We have belt-driven boxes. So it's a great big box that has a belt in the middle of it. It just feeds out the back. So this whole tipper thing is new to me. No, wrong way. That's reverse again. You got a kick out of that. Good. Good. Does that mean my excuse worked? And we're missing a patch once again. One of these days we're going to have to take that 7710 back to the farm, get it out of our way. Be curious, I think at 1900 hours in game should show us exactly what we paid out for expenses hiring that worker for that little time there. Not looking forward to having to actually pay an employee. Glad we did it though. Country Girl says, I see that somebody has told you a big story. What story is that, Country Girl? I feel like I missed something there. I missed lots of things though. It's nothing new, let's be honest. Oh dear. See, when we started the field, we were getting full towards the end of every row. Now it's getting closer to the middle. It's throwing me off. It's not my fault. Kind of is my fault. Just not paying enough attention. Country Girl says, I should say a tall tale. Regarding what, Country Girl? Regarding what? There we go. We're getting close. You know what I want to do real quick? I want to see what Sugar Beets are going for. Sugar Beets right here. So top price nearly $400 a liter. Or every 1,000 liters, rather. Can you imagine if it was every liter? We'd be rich! Rich beyond belief. But $400 every 1,000. If we get 100,000 liters out of this, which I'm kind of thinking at this point we won't. Well, let's just say, for easy math, that we did. That'd be $40,000 in the pocket. Now, again, I don't think we're going to get that much, and we are going to save some, probably. I think it'd be safe to save 10,000 liters of Sugar Beets. That'll do us for a while, at least. We still might get, 30 out of this. Something like that. That wouldn't be too bad. Goodness gracious, we are filling up quick all of a sudden. What is going on? I think I have a plan to kind of reset that. Otherwise, we'll end up filling up in the middle of the trip back up. So what we'll do is we'll just run down to the other end, and then we'll bring the 1455 down, empty it once. Oh, I forgot to turn it on. We'll empty it at the bottom of the field. That way we don't run into that issue. Alright, we're going to shut the harvester down for a couple minutes here. And jump back to this guy. Fill it up, and we'll just take that trip up because that's almost going to be a full load. Not quite, but pretty close. Then when we get back to the field, we'll run the 7710 back to the farm, get it out of the way, because it's really getting to the point where it's going to be a pain in our little butt. Well, we started out today with $1,400, and I think we're going to be ending today over $100,000. And again, off screen, I've got some logging I'm going to do. So that's going to be a little bit more profit there. So we'll be when we reboot the map, we'll be able to get our pigs, and we'll be able to get the plow right off the hop. So that's a major plus right there. Can't remember, did we end up buying the animal trailer? I just cannot remember. Oh, come on. Learn how to back up, would you, Rubber? Absolutely ridiculous. Oh dear. Could have been worse. All right. So that's 73,000 liters out of the field, something like that. We'll just park it there for now. Now, we're going to take our little shortcut that we created, just to save ourselves a little bit of time. I guess we can drive right through the field here, can't we? Because I'm a pirate. And actually, we usually been storing that beet topper up at the other farm, but I forgot. So we'll just, actually, that's not a bad little spot to put it right there, right by the fertilizer spreader. We'll stick it right in there. And plop. Flying sheep! Flying sheep! How'd you get up there, you silly little bugger? That's awesome. Austin says, hey, I'm back, but where did you get water on this map? So, water can be purchased. Actually, I don't know if it's free in this map. It might be. But, you know what? I'll take a quick drive for you. So, I am quite certain if you can get into this stream here, like down in there, yeah, now I remember. You come from this edge. Now you won't have a seed master on your map, but if you pull down in there, you can fill up your trailer there. If I remember correctly, it's been a little while since I filled up water, but I don't seem to remember going for a big drive or anything like that. So now, once again, we're getting kind of tight on room here. So Austin says, "Okay, cool, thanks. No problem, friend." Country Bill says, "I am so sorry for what I said. I was talking on the phone and listening to you at the same time. I just don't know why I said that." Well, sorry. That's alright. No worries. Not gonna lie, I was a little confused. So I guess, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. So that's going to be 73,000, 80,000. We'll be looking at like 85,000 total out of the field. We're going to save 10,000. So yeah, we're going to be looking at bringing in probably $30,000 off this here field. Not too shabby, if you ask me. Now, I mean, that's a long ways from having paid off the 105, I believe it costs, to get into Sugar Beets. But it's a start. X Killer says hello. Welcome, sir. Welcome, X. I appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, so we paid $680 for the hired worker. Moto Vlog Sam just subscribed. Thank you very much, good sir. I really do appreciate it. Wow, we've got 20 subs today. Not bad, guys. Don't forget, if you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get ourselves a wee little like spike here. It is getting towards the end of the live stream. We're pretty much getting ready to call or an evening. Harvesting the rest of this field was gonna be the last of it. Motoblog says hi. Welcome. Again, I do appreciate you stopping in. So yeah, we're gonna harvest the rest of this field, and then whoa, spinning the Beet George here, aren't we? This is time for some 4-wheel drive action. We can get to the top of the field and unload, take the Sugar Beets back to the farm, and I think we're going to call it a stream there. It's been an absolutely wonderful stream this evening. You guys have been absolutely like fantastic. We gained 21 subs during this stream. Like, that's pretty cool, guys. I really do appreciate that. Can't thank you guys enough. You guys make doing this an absolute blast. So we are shutting the map down for probably a week or so while we make a few improvements. And then we will be back on Woodshire again, though, hopefully next week. Ian says, "Night, bud." Night, Ian. I want to give a quick shout out to Ian. He has helped me a lot with the new map that we will be breaking out again, hopefully on Thursday. Johnny Will Survive says, "Awesome stream, bro. Thank you. I really do appreciate it." Yeah, so everybody that's in the stream, go ahead and thank Ian right now, because without him, I would be a long ways from being done that map, and we'd kind of be at a standstill all of a sudden. I also want to just give a quick, if you haven't checked out PCSG or 3 Dudes Gaming yet, go check them out. Links are in the description down below. I want to thank the map creator, Red Caniscus. I'm probably saying his username wrong, but that's the best I can do. For creating such an amazing map. We have had an absolute blast on it. It's been super, super fun. I think that's pretty close to the end of the thanks and so on. Little vlog says night. Country Girl says have a good one, take care. Motovlog says thanks for being awesome. I will continue to be awesome in the future, and I hope you guys, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you do it. Hit the little bell notification so that you know when we're going to have live streams. Also check out the social media accounts. We have Facebook, we have Twitter. And until next time, y'all have a great one. See ya.